It's difficult for the average player to have a prolonged NBA career, even if they've won a championship. Former Los Angeles Lakers guard Juan Toscano Anderson previously won a championship with the Golden State Warriors, but has had trouble staying on an NBA roster. He spent last season playing in Mexico City, and now it looks like he's off to Europe. Basketball team Pallacanestro Trieste of the Italian Lega Basket Serie A announced that they have signed Toscano Anderson to a contract. Bringing a player of the caliber of Juan Toscano Anderson to Trieste is much more than a market operation. It is a milestone in the history of our club, President and owner Paul Mediasic said in a statement. His personal and professional path testifies to an extraordinary resilience, the ability to overcome immense obstacles, to bet on himself, and to win at the highest level. Toscano Anderson was able to play on some very good NBA teams, but never found a big role. The Oakland, California, native has averaged 4.1 points a game in his career. At 32, it might be difficult for him to get another chance in the NBA, but he could be a key player for Pallacanestro Trieste going forward. There are a lot worse places for a professional basketball player to live than Italy. Lakers likely done making roster moves for now. The Lakers have had a busy offseason, but the biggest move they made was convincing Luka Doncic to take a long-term contract. However, the roster still isn't perfect. For now, there's not much the Lakers can do. They have a roster spot open, but Rob Pelinka typically keeps a spot open going into the season. He also doesn't make many off-season trades. This means the Lakers are likely to go into the season with their current roster. Luka Doncic compared to Magic Johnson. The Lakers' future was murky heading into last season, but things are much clearer now that Doncic is with the team long-term. He should be the next face of the franchise for a long time. Former NBA player Tyson Chandler recently had a comparison for Doncic that Lakers fans will love. Luka was one of the best players I've ever seen on the court and in practice, Chandler told Eurohoops. Of course, we all see what Luka does in the game, but I'm speaking about practice because it's very difficult to impress your peers. Luka does things that I've never seen before. That's difficult. I've been around the game for a long time, and there are very few special players that will show you some things that you've never seen before. I would always call him Luka Magic because he reminded me of a European version of Magic Johnson, he continued. This new age, Luka is his own player, but Magic was the older generation of somebody with a smile that was the killer. They'd come out there and destroy you, win games, but with a big smile. He's just such a joy to watch, and I love watching him. Nothing but great things to say about Luka. Los Angeles Lakers star Luka Doncic has been cleared to return to the court after an injury scare over the weekend. After limping off the court while playing for Slovenia during a Eurobasket exhibition on Saturday, Doncic will be on the court for his national team on Tuesday against Great Britain. Basketball Federation of Slovenia confirmed Doncic's status on Monday afternoon. Doncic has dealt with injuries throughout his career, with conditioning issues highlighted as part of the decision by the Dallas Mavericks to shockingly trade the star to the Lakers this past February. Doncic made a strong effort in the offseason to improve his physical conditioning, including playing for Slovenia this summer in Eurobasket, also known as the European Basketball Championship. During Saturday's game against Latvia, Doncic went down when a teammate careened into his legs. Doncic signaled to be substituted out of the game and limped to the locker room. After the game, it was confirmed that the injury was minor, labeled as a knee contusion. The slimmed-down version of Doncic has looked good in the Eurobasket warm-up games, scoring 19 points against Germany and 26 points in the first half against Latvia prior to the injury. The prospect of Doncic returning to the court on Tuesday should settle the minds of Lakers fans, who certainly did not want to see the cornerstone of the franchise's future suffer a serious injury in an exhibition game. The 5-week Eurobasket tournament officially gets underway on August 27th, and Slovenia's first game, against Poland, takes place the following day. Slovenia is in Group C alongside Iceland, France, Poland, Belgium, and Israel. The Los Angeles Lakers have had one of the busiest off-seasons in the NBA as the Rob Pelinka-led front office signed DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart, and Jake LaRavia in free agency, re-signed Jackson Hayes, and extended Luka Doncic for the long haul. The franchise also snagged second-round draft pick Adu Thiero from the Brooklyn Nets in a move that was widely praised by scouts and analysts alike. Yet, Many analysts believe the Lakers have a massive void at the center position. Maxi Kleber, who has dealt with foot issues for the last few years, is realistically the Lakers' only big man who can shoot threes, a concern for any team in the modern NBA. One stretch big man who is still available in the market who could help the Lakers is Precious Achiuwa, the former New York Knicks forward. Fadeaway World made a case for the Lakers to sign Achiuwa to bolster their center rotation. Lakers could use more shooting. Achiuwa has been viewed as a high-value asset, especially on a team-friendly contract. While undersized, Achiuwa is capable of playing multiple positions in the frontcourt, although he is primarily a power forward and center. This flexibility could be crucial in shoring up their overall rotation in the event of injuries. The 25-year-old boasts athleticism and impressive physical tools, which could be of interest to the Lakers. At 6'8", Achiuwa is mobile and quick. This often makes him a difficult matchup for larger, floor-bound centers. He also possesses great jumping ability, which makes him an asset as a rim runner in transition or as a lob threat in the dunker spot. For his career, Achiuwa has averaged 1.2 made threes per game at a decent clip of 30% for a center. As such, he could provide the shooting the Lakers need in the front court. Do Lakers need another center? As it stands, Ayton is expected to be the starting center, with Hayes backing up the former number 1 overall pick from the Bahamas. The center rotation has some analysts worried, seeing as Ayton had an underwhelming campaign with the Portland Trail Blazers last season, and Hayes was nearly out of the Lakers' rotation in the playoffs. Nothing the Lakers do is under the radar, so this potential pitfall might seem more obvious than the other contenders' concerns. ESPN's Dave McMenamin wrote about the Lakers' biggest concerns. But until proved otherwise, LA is soft in the middle, at the center spot. After coach J.J. Redick went away from Jackson Hayes in the Lakers' first-round series against Minnesota, he played no more than 9 minutes in any game and was benched in the final game. The Lakers signed a new starting center in DeAndre Ayton. The ESPN analyst highlighted how Ayton had not played in games that have mattered since leaving the Phoenix Suns, expressing concerns about his ability to respond to the pressure of being the Lakers' starting center. The Lakers' other options at center are Hayes, who was brought back as a backup, Maxi Kleber, who played just 1 game with LA because of a right foot fracture after being acquired in the Luka Doncic deal, and Jared Vanderbilt, their small ball center option, who has missed 99 games the past 2 seasons because of injuries. Even if the Los Angeles Lakers remain inactive on the trade market this summer, there's a good chance the organization would complete a mid-season deal during the 2025-26 campaign. Bleacher Report's Grant Hughes predicts the franchise will move on from their ring-chasing star and 4-time NBA champion in the foreseeable future. Shoehorning LeBron James into any list is good business because his name drives traffic and interest, Hughes wrote Sunday. But his inclusion here isn't about clicks. It's fully warranted because the Los Angeles Lakers are clearly no longer his team, and because he's playing out the last year of his deal before 2026 free agency. Though his $53 million salary and outsized presence make trade scenarios tricky, James' status as a ring-chasing star with an expiring contract requires that he be seriously viewed as a candidate to move at the deadline. Excluding him would be a major oversight. Old stomping grounds like Cleveland Cavaliers and Miami Heat should be particularly attentive, though veteran-led operations hoping for one more playoff run, looking at you, Golden State Warriors, should also have their antennae up. The Lakers are all in on ensuring Luka Doncic feels comfortable in Los Angeles, which indicates that James is no longer the number 1 attraction. Don't get it twisted, though. James is still a vital member of the franchise and must deliver for the Lakers to have any shot of winning their first title since 2020. However, the former Cavaliers phenom is 40 years old and shouldn't be included in Los Angeles' long-term plans, considering his retirement is right around the corner. Assets such as Jimmy Butler and Giannis Antetokounmpo are considered legitimate trade targets for Los Angeles, allowing Los Angeles to receive a younger star in a potential deal sending James to another organization. Contrary to popular belief, James' future with the Lakers is still up in the air despite him opting into his $52.6 million player option earlier this summer.